next morning and watched as the boy, nervously, awkwardly, but genuinely, asked if there was any work he could do around the shop in exchange for the bicycle. The shop owner, who had never been asked something like that by a child, was so moved by the sincerity of the request that he said yes. 6 weeks later, the boy rode that red bicycle home. He didn't get it because his family got richer. He didn't get it because luck fell from the sky. He got it because his grandfather taught him the most important lesson of his young life. The answer to an unasked question is always no. Why we don't ask? So if asking is so powerful, if it is literally the bridge between where we are and where we want to be, why don't we do it more? Why do we swallow our requests? Why do we suffer in silence? Why do we watch opportunities pass by like trains we're too afraid to board? The answer is not laziness. It is not ignorance. The answer is fear. Specifically, 3 fears that operate so quietly and so constantly in the background of our minds that most of us have never even stopped to name them. The first fear is the fear of rejection. This is the oldest fear in the human social experience. We are wired, deeply, biologically wired, to belong. To be accepted. To be part of the group. And rejection, even in its mildest form, triggers something ancient and primal in us. Something that says, if they say no, it means something is wrong with me. But here is the truth that fear doesn't want you to see. A no is not a verdict on your worth. A no is information. A no is simply the current state of someone else's capacity, priorities, or understanding. A no today is not a no forever. And a no from one person is not a no from the universe. There is a saleswoman named Jia Jiang who became famous for what he called rejection therapy. He spent 100 days deliberately asking for outrageous things, asking a stranger if he could play soccer in their backyard, asking a burger restaurant to make him a burger in the shape of a 5, specifically to desensitize himself to the fear of rejection. And what he discovered shocked him. People said yes far more than he expected. Not always. But far more than the fear had led him to believe they would. And even when they said no, nothing catastrophic happened. The world didn't end. He didn't dissolve. He just moved to the next ask. The fear of rejection is bigger than rejection itself. Almost always. The second fear is the fear of appearing needy. We live in a culture that has romanticized self-sufficiency to a dangerous extreme. We are taught, sometimes